So welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope all your little endeavors are going well. Hope you got your morning drink. I got my coffee right here, and everything. So today, we're going to discuss how to run the new dungeon, the Brainrot dungeon, in Brainrot Evolution. So for those of y'all that don't know, if you click on this little teleport thing right down, or this little, excuse me, I clicked on this one right here, the shield and the sword. That's what I call it. And then click create a party. You can see your dungeons you have. So you have Vault of Jupiter, the House of Echoes, and the Grand Arena. We're going to run the Grand Arena. So when you go here, you can choose public, friends only, or solo. And other people can join you if it's public or friends only. You can also choose your different difficulty levels. Now what this means right here is, you see this easy? That means you can get that dagger right there. If you go to medium, you see it changes to a spear. And then if you go to hard, it changes to the prestige hammer. So we're going to run this dungeon right here on hard, and I'm going to show y'all some things about the dungeon and some ways to what will work good for you and what won't work good for you. We may even try different characters and stuff. Right now I have one of the best AoE characters in the game right now, the Malame. So here we go. So when you come in the dungeon, there's going to be a wall right here, and as you see, it has a countdown. Okay, and I know some of y'all are saying, well, thanks, Captain Obvious, but a lot of people don't know. So it counts down. When it counts down, you have like 8 or 9 stages that you have to go through. So there's one, we kill all of these, and once you kill everything, it unlocks the next stage. You can't go through here. You can't go to the next stage until you kill everything in the stage you're in. So we go through here, we'll kill this, and then we get to the boss. And this is what the boss looks like right here. And I know a lot of y'all probably want to get there and try to figure that out. But see, he can follow you wherever you get to. Your time does not matter in here. I've gotten 4 crates on the worst time, and I've gotten 1 crate on the best time. But then, boom, you can kill him, and it's over with. Now, they've added a new feature here, a play again feature. Used to be you could only return to the lobby. So if you got you and your friends, you got people that are running dungeons, you can click play again, and it will take you right back to the dungeon. Now the best thing to do, if you can't do the dungeon, is find somebody that can run the dungeon with you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a high level player. If you get 3 or 4 of y'all together in here, where you can do damage and back off, hit the thing and back off and hit it and back off and hit it and back off, you will still take everything out. But again, it's just the same thing over and over again. And you get different number of crates and other stuff as you come through here. Now you don't get the prestige hammer from opening the crates, or the spear, or the dagger. You get it when you kill the boss, and there is a possibility that you can get it, but it's not guaranteed. So see, this time we got 3 crates. Last time we only got 1 crate. So we cleared it in 21 seconds. This is how many wins we earned. This is how much experience we earned. This is damage we dealt, monsters we killed, and this is our character that we're using. So give me a minute, and I'll come back with a different character, and we'll run through with a different character that's not max level, and I'll show y'all some tips, tricks, and secrets and stuff like that. So hold on a minute here. Alright, so we're back. So this is an alt character that I bring on mostly just to get chests with, and this is as you can see here, I will show you his. So I figured this is what a new character would be like that's trying to run that, because you have to be a certain level to run it. He has this right here, so if we click best, it's still going to give him this Toto right here, which is the best one. Right here, and this is not going to be easy, but I'm going to show you how it would be. If y'all run this and everything, and what to look forward to, some little tips, tricks, and that kind of stuff. His relic situation is this right here, so that's pretty much it. I figure that's what a newbie would have, and here's his thing. I'm not going to be one of them that's going to run through the dungeon like with my other character and say, hey, this is how it's easy to run through. No, I'm going to show you how a new person would do it. Okay, so he's level 76, so let's create a party. Let's go to Grand Arena. And you had to be 57, 64. So let's try 64. We're going to solo it, and we're going to create a party, and we're going to dungeon. Okay, so I figured this is what most of y'all will be running into when you do run this dungeon. And you'll get to see the struggles. So not like my other character just went through there, boom, flew through there in 19 seconds and it was over with. No, this is different. This is showing the real life thing, what most players will be going through. Okay, now one thing about this character too is he doesn't have an AoE attack. So, you know, what do you do with a character that doesn't have an AoE attack? How do you take that character through this? You know, the best way, the quickest way, and the way to get the most things. So what you're going to do is you're going to run in here like this. You're going to line them all up, and then you're going to come through here, and boom. You're going to try to get them lined up here, like so that you can take them out in one shot, and you're not having to kill each and every single one of them at the same time. You're trying to get them all lined up like this, and boom, done. See, I took that whole mess of them out right there. I didn't go here, hit this one, and then hit this one, and then hit this one, and then hit this one. No, I run through here like this right here. Got them all lined up and took them all out at one time. Same thing here. Run, get them gathered up here. You know, this ought to be common sense stuff, but a lot of people don't know this. Let's get them all gathered up. So now we're at the boss, okay? And we're going to go over here, and boom. Just like that, we killed the boss. You see, our time is a lot different than what it was with my other character. So let's go over this again here, so that y'all understand. And when you play again with other people, everybody has to vote to play again. Alright. So we're going to go through this one more time. I'm going to take auto attack off, and I'm going to attack myself here. So that we have... And as you see, I mean, he doesn't have any like super good pets or relics or anything like that. He just has what the average person would have. So let's go through here again. We're going to round them up and knock them down. We're going to round them up and knock them down. This dungeon is not that hard. People make this game hard. This game is not hard at all. This game is, as long as you know the little tips and tricks and everything, this game's easy. See, I took out 4 things right there, and I don't even have an AoE attack, so took them all out right there. And now we're back to the boss. Simple, easy, nothing to it. Let's run a hard dungeon, because I know some of y'all are saying, well, you're playing on that. That's fine. Let me run a hard dungeon. I'll be right back with y'all. All right, we're back. We're going to go back to the hard dungeon. And the thing about it, when I first came in here and did this, even on the easiest dungeon, I was having to hit one thing at a time to try, because everything hit me all at once was killing me. If that's what you got to do to run the dungeon by yourself, do it. The best thing to do is try to find somebody to run the dungeon with. Maybe you get your friend to log on or something like that to come and help you, because the more damage you can do, the better off you're going to be. You don't need a high level player in here to help you with this. This is hard right here. It's close to our our level, so we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to round them up. See, it took 2 hits that time to kill them. So we're going to go through here. We're going to round them up like this right here. Let's see, it's taking more hits now. Turn on auto attack. There we go. Alright, same thing. Let's go through here. Run through here. Round them up, round them up, round them up, round them up, and knock them down. We'll zoom in here so you get to see my life and their life. Now you see, I think this is more like what y'all would be going through running the dungeon, even on easy. But you see, I'm making it. I'm making it work. So here we go, here we go, here we go. You want to round everything up as much as you can. That way you can kill everything all at one time. You see my life up here is not going down quick, so I'm able to take these. I'm able to take hits from these. But if you wasn't, say that ballerina right there was giving you a hard time. Take these out right here, like this. Let's take this out right here. And then tap her and move. Tap her and move. Tap her and move. See, there's easy ways to do all of this. You don't have to be, you don't have to be top level or have a high level player in here with you to help you do this. Now look, our time is not going to be anywhere near what it was earlier when we were running the medium dungeon. But the thing about it is that we're making it through this dungeon. And that's the whole thing about it, this whole process. You want to come up in here and get chests. Maybe you don't want to trade for chests. Maybe you want your own chests. Maybe you don't have stuff to trade for chests. I mean, that could easily be it. So run through here, round them up, round them up, round them up. You know, the Beakoos, Breakoos, whatever. You know, you can take them out. Now see, we're going to watch my life right here, okay? I can handle this at this point right here. If you can't handle it, do the little tappy tap, back up, tappy tap, back up thing, okay? But if you can handle it, get in here and kill them. Take them out. It's just going to get a little hairy here in a minute. I don't ever really leave until my life gets like down to half and their life's not at half. Then at that point, then I turn around and I back up and go to plan B. You know, which will be, okay, let's run and hit, run and hit, run and hit, run and hit, run and hit. Okay, we got them now. Now we're at the boss. Okay, we've struggled coming through this dungeon. We've not taken everything out one hit. So now let's go and let's take this boss. Now you see, we're not doing a lot of damage, okay? But the boss is damaging us. So this tells us right here, first of all, that we need to be on the medium level and not the hard level being up in here. But we can still try to make this work. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see my life and his life. There we go. So let's go. Let's run a little bit. Let's let our life heal up here. All right, we're healed all the way up. Let's go get him again. See, this is the thing. Sometimes this is what you have to do here. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You have to do what you have to do here to make this work. And if you die, you die. That's all there is to it. You have 2 lives to come back. But see, our first mistake was we shouldn't have been in here on hard. That was our first mistake right there. We should not have been in here on hard. But we wanted to try it to see if we could do it. Now see, his life came back up right there. So best thing we can do right here is just go ahead and, because if you make it all the way to the boss, if you quit before you make it to the boss, you get all the experience and stuff, but you don't get the chest. So let's see what we can do with him here. He's going to kill us. There's no way around it. He's going to kill us. He's pretty tough. But we have another heart left after this, and we're going to try our best that we can to do what we can do to defeat him. Let's scroll out here a little bit so we can see better. So we're underneath him right now. Now see, there we go. We died. We lost a life, okay? But he is still good, so we're going to hit him, and we're going to move. We're going to hit him, and we're going to move. We're going to hit him, and we're going to move. We're going to hit him, and we're going to move. Now, he's still getting us, though, unfortunately. So we've learned our lesson on this about coming in here, doing it on hard mode. Medium mode was where we needed to be at that particular point. We did not need to be in here on hard mode, but I wanted to show y'all what it might be like when y'all first came in here. So, you know, if you need some help, find somebody to help you with the dungeon. There are people that will do it. Now, most people's not going to do it for free. They're not going to run you through here for free. You're going to have to pay gems, relics, that kind of. Okay, so see right here. So we didn't get no chest, but we did get the experience and we did get the wins. So we're going to return to lobby because we're not going to try to play this again. Spectate, I guess if you died, you could spectate other players. I've never had that come up before. So anyways, I just wanted to go over that. So thank y'all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll catch you on the next one.